outside, sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And Walton kicks to Curry. Reed with it. He's against McAdoo. Again, Curry missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. They get it again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Mikan. Gervin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's rebounded by New York. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron drives in. Nowitzki for 3. Rebound by Kobe. Outside Hardaway. Back to Kobe. Lets it go from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Thomas passes to Nowitzki. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Left side, Thomas. Back to Nowitzki. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Hardaway dishes to McAdoo. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thomas kicks to Nowitzki. And Thomas, here we go.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. To the inside. And he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's McAdoo, and it's denied. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trails by 10. And it's Rose penetrating. Here. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
And stolen by Russell.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.30 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Durant with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Rose. That's good. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. New York.
Yeah.
And the final period of play just about to start. New York leading by 7. Russell is out there with Chambers. And it's Durant. Then there's Barry. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Durant with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Three-pointer. Again, Durant missing. Here's New York. Thomas with the ball. Jordan the screen. Outside for Pippen. Uncovered. Dives for it. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Curry's checked in for New York. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chambers. The three. The shot misses. Nice D from Pippen. Here's Curry with the three. But they recover it. Outside for Pippen. Back to Curry. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Rob. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Gervin's checked in for Chambers. Bryant comes in for Kevin Durant. And Hardaway is subbed in for Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant passes to Gervin. Tries to save it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York leading by 9. To the paint. Moncrief against Hardaway. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Outside, Kobe to the middle. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
On grief against Hardaway. And there's the pass to Barry. It's Gervin on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. McAdoo is checked in for Gervin. Durant comes in for Barry, and it's Rose in for Hardaway. Thomas checked in for New York. And Bryant gets it to go. New York leading by 10. Thomas kicks to Nowitzki. Mikan. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Thomas. And there's the feed to Moncrief. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And New York leads by 12.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Feeds to Rose.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Nowitzki. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Durant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Durant dishes to Russell. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Rose kicks to McAdoo. LeBron with the block. It's tipped. And the rejection by LeBron. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as Jordan presents our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.